Oh my god, guys, I can't contain the excitement. The mere minute they finally made the game available, I just had to download it on Steam and play it. As you can see, obviously, I am not a fan. Alright, but I've always played Mega Man. I'm a huge Mega Man fan. And Tito H check, I've played the first Mega Man 1, when it was still, you had bosses like Gutsman, and all that. Fast forward to 2018, which actually took a while before there was another iteration of Mega Man. The last Mega Man that came out was back in 2010, which was Mega Man 10. Or 2011, I think, somewhere thereabouts. So it's with a huge excitement when Capcom finally made, a sequel to the series. So, okay, I'm here to talk about Mega Man per se. Mega Man X is another series to talk about. So, I'm also a big fan of that. For me, it has always been the classic Blue Bomber, So, yeah, I'll give you guys a run through of what I think about the game and how I try playing along with the game. Alright, so what are the major differences and some Mega Man trivia along the way as well. One thing that's cool about Mega Man 11 is how they made use of 2.5D graphics. So what do I mean by 2.5D? It's between 2D and 3D. Alright, so you can see it's still a side-scrolling game, which is a pretty classic Mega Man feature. But it has 3D-ish looking elements, so it's a 2D feel that looks a lot more whole, I would think, or 3D-ish looking. Oh wait, hold on. Get to repeating. Alright, so let's start this off. So this is game start. Locally recording, sorry. I have to add something here. There we go. There we go. Let's start. And I've already loaded a game, so it's something that I've started to play with. I just started recently since this just came out rather a couple of days ago as of video time. So I only get to play some couple of hours in the evening. I die often. One thing also with this Mega Man, normal is actually pretty challenging. So casual is normal for as compared to other Mega Man games. So I would suggest starting it off with casual or even easy if you just want to try it out. But if you're a big Mega Man fan, I'm not claiming to be a good player at it. It took me a while before I got to finish, and I never get to finish Mega Man games in one go. I know some friends who are addicts. Addicts sila maglaro. They'll finish it like in one sitting. Mega Man could actually be done in less than about 5 hours if you're really addicted to play. But I'm the casual Tito gamer, and I'm just a Mega Man fan because I just find Mega Man cool. So let's have Blockman, which is one of the first stages released as a demo. I was able to play this during San Diego Comic-Con. So there. So one thing introduced in Mega Man now is the double gear system. And the double gear system, before I continue on with the game, is something that supposedly enhances Mega Man's skills, whether it slows the time, makes him move a lot faster, or charges up his Mega Buster. But of course, the downside to that is you can have a limit to whatever you can do. See, he can fire, he overcharges circuits, but I wouldn't suggest you do that. Alright, or else he'll overheat and it takes a while before you can do it again. Or you could also do the other double gear is slow time. Right there. Okay? Now, you can finish the game without having to use the double gear system, but there are some few challenging parts in the gameplay when it's crucial to have some access to the double gear. And here's a 2D, 2.5D feel actually to things. Oy! Aha! There. Aha! And classic Mega Man, you still get a charge, the same old thing. There we go. And slide. very classic Mega Man stuff. Nice. Now, the common thing when people were reviewing about Mega Man is nothing has changed throughout the years. It's still a side-scrolling action, but I think that's the charm. When Mega Man tried to change its format to the other games, that's where it kind of lost its core audience. I mean, there's so many other games out there that have pushed gaming in terms of gameplay and interaction, but there are just some games such as these which always remain a classic. Mario appeared weird to me when you're able to run across in 3D. I was used to playing Mario side-scrolling when it was still Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 3, because that's how I knew Mario. Again, Tito is check. Oy! Ay, if there's anything I make the mistake of is I get to press the buttons too early, or I get to press the gear system by accident, by clicking. So I get too excited playing the game that way. Again, I am no Mega Man expert, so please don't judge me. Ha. One thing I kind of noticed here, Mega Man climbs kind of rather slow. I mean, it has good sprites for the animations, but a bit slow. The Mega Mans of before, he just gets hit and just goes through. He just turns into a ghost. This one, he goes like, whoa! So frustrating. Anyway, yeah, so I will play more of this, but I'm still a big Mega Man fan. Okay guys, my fingers hurt from playing for several hours of Mega Man. I'm frustrated, I'm tired, my fingers hurt. So yeah, but I'm still gonna go at it, never give up. I know how some games have actually changed its format and lent its name on other types of games. Say Final Fantasy came up with Final Fantasy Tactics, which turned out actually, a pretty good series in itself. But did you know that Mega Man actually had a board game called Rock Board? Kind of weird, right? It was only released in Japan, so it's a Monopoly-ish kind of game featuring Mega Man or Rockman characters, if you're in Japan. And it never really took off. I actually bought one, and I couldn't find the cartridge anymore. Couldn't understand a word of Japanese, so I was just fiddling along with the controls and see what happened. It was an interesting game to play at the very least for like a few weeks or so. Then that's some useless trivia for you. But if you want to try out other Mega Man games before 11, Steam has released the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 that covers basically the first Mega Man up until the 10th Mega Man. And you could also go to Mega Man X Legacy Collection as well. So I'm not so sure if they're gonna release a new Mega Man X series. Let's hope so. For more videos, reviews, and anything about photography, gaming, and other geeky stuff, you could subscribe. And please like if you like the video, and comment below if you have some thoughts on Mega Man. Oh yeah, I hope you guys like the Mega Man trivia.